Alright, we are fucking back, finally. Jesus Christ. Let's try this for real this time. You really should watch this with audio. I can just be quiet during the cutscenes, like...
I could just mute you in Discord, but I won't be able to talk directly to you because there'll be a lag.
That's fine. Let's do that.
Okay. I shall do that. Hold on. Mute. Unmute. I will be muting myself in Discord, so I will not be talking.
The Red Canyon. You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
Brought you here? I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose.
Let me know if this is too
Now come
quiet.
to me. I wish to have a look at you.
It's fine.
Which one do you want me to play as?
Play the guy.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Oh shit.
Do
My
not
bad.
deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line. I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
I will be sticking with the canon name.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Are you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. Battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with the situation not dying.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
This feels
We've been
quiet to
separated
me.
from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation.
I like that.
Honestly, I don't know why, but the audio sounds kind of
Uniform.
muffled, staticky. It's hard to
Bandits spotted
explain.
just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
If I was using Joy-Cons, I could move the controller left and right, and that little guy on the bottom would move across the loading screen.
That's cool.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Ready and willing.
called.
I'll cut through. Ah! Is that all?
So this is Edelgard. She's leader of the Black Eagles. This is Claude. He's leader of the Golden Deer. And my personal favorite, this is Dimitri. He's leader of the Blue Lions.
I will prevail.
Stay focused. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Cora, move that bag away from your stuff.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest. Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
One of the things I like about this game is if an enemy is within range of one of your units, it will tell you with those trails. So I don't have to like toggle the enemy unit's range. I just see it, which is pretty cool.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Who's next? That is that.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
I must keep aiming higher.
No, Gerald, you bitch.
Techno. Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy.
Actually, let me see if it was technically may have wasted experience there if the battle ends.
I must keep aiming higher.
Okay, yeah, I did waste experience there. Oh well.
Does Sniper have heterochromia?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sophis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. I do not hear your gratitude. Perhaps I should force you to leave? There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
So you'll notice during that chapter, I intentionally tried to give Dimitri all the experience, because that's the lord I intend on
Goodness,
choosing.
it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Does Gerald's voice actor sound familiar to you?
Kid?
It should.
Are you the captain's child? Is that so?
A little bit, yeah.
Physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain?
I'll let you get one more
aren't
voice
about to
line.
run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled.
You hear it?
I recognize it, but I can't pinpoint it.
It's Jiraiya.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Ah, okay.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students at the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me? Naive? Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems
I like
one's
Claude.
place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by
Claude,
it.
I would say, has the best
What?
personality. He's the most dynamic of them. Dimitri is my favorite. You will definitely understand that as the game goes on.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Did you see that? I clicked through it, but he
Yes, I
said
saw
that Dimitri is endearing, but he senses a darkness that lies beneath.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Lesser Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now. You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hammond, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
I forgot she said that.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
I need an adult.
Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuel. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Seth. I know worrying comes
These
naturally.
text boxes do a great job of hiding Rhea's most definable physical characteristic.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years
Her
ago?
hips are fucking
Remind me that
massive.
Flame is now
She has
here with us as well.
huge hips.
I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
That's, yep, Ralph, yep, Lysithia. That's the girl who's obsessed with Gerald. Edelgard. Herbert. Ferdinand. Casper. Dorothea. Bernadetta. Ash, and Annette, Ingrid, Sylvain, Mercedes, Dedu, Felix, and Dimitri. See those hips? Those hips go crazy.
Of course.
Jesus.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Setif and Alois.
Frankly, we have can't trust students.
You saved a lot now, you should make the round.
I'm not gonna listen to every voice line, otherwise we're gonna be here for actually 30 years. There's Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Pressbach. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestal. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Alright, here, I think what we'll do is, do any of these characters catch your eye from the cutscene that you just watched? Any that you want to learn more about?
Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Any others from here?
Not that immediately caught my eye, no.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Hi, Gatekeeper.
As for me, my job is to stand here and
This guy has become famous in the Fire Emblem community. The Gatekeeper. People fucking love that guy.
Why?
He's just like one of those NPCs that is like always there. He's a really nice guy. You know, it's just one of those things.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Lesser Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Alright, anybody from here catch your eye?
Marianne.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
She's a good character. Very good character. Anyone else?
Let me see here. Leone?
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
So Leonie is the one that is absolutely, unequivocally obsessed with Geralt. She was the girl that I thought was the cutest when this game was announced and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But she is addicted to Geralt. Like, every time you talk to her, in pretty much every voice line she ever has in the game mentions Geralt in some way, shape, or form. It is, like, insane. She ended up being, like, the worst character in the game in terms of her personality to me. Because even after the time skip that happened, she still is obsessed with Geralt. It's completely ridiculous.
That sucks. Wait, there's a time skip?
There is a time skip eventually, yes. Any other ones catch your mind?
Why you spoil me? Also, no.
The only one that I want to mention from here is Lysithea. She is special, so we're going to learn about this system of power in a second, but some people are born with crests, which means they're like descended from like ancient heroes. For example, all the nobles, like all the leaders of the houses have one. Lawrence has one, Marianne has one, Hilda has one, and Lysithea is special because she's the only one in the game that has two. They go more in depth with how that happened later in the story.
Yeah. What do you think?
So I could go in here and talk to these characters as well if you want me to. That's up to you. We don't really need to do that.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, so let's go talk to...
Okay.
Is he not in here? He's not in here. There he is.
Right.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blayford, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Alright, so these we're going to learn one by one, because this is the house that I will be choosing. This is my favorite house. I like pretty much every character here. I would say a lot of these characters are relatively dynamic as well. Maybe Dedue is the only one that's like single-faceted on Dimitri. But everyone else is kind of like... They have their own things going on, in my opinion. But yeah, so... Dimitri has already kind of talked about himself, so I'll skip over Dimitri for now, and we'll just go through these one by one.
Dedue was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
One thing that will come up later is that Dusker is like a like impoverished nation of people. I think a lot of times they are slaves, or just like lesser than the people of Fodlan.
Oh. Okay.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
I really enjoy Felix, one of my favorite characters from this house. I like him a lot.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Gaspar. but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
So you also notice too that like every character has their own strengths and weaknesses. Ash, for example, is good with axes and bows, and he's really bad with tomes. And he has the ability to lockpick, so it allows him to open doors and chests without keys. So everyone kind of has that type of stuff. Yeah, just figured I would mention that real quick. You also notice that like Felix, for example,
Felix is the he gravitates.
You'll see right next to his character portrait in between the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, that's his crest. So that's what he's like really good at, or that's like that shows that he is like a pure-blooded individual basically. And he's really good with swords, and his weakness is a tome. But later on, as we kind of take like a Persona-esque gameplay loop here, where you kind of work on, you know, things you want to work on with each student. We'll see later that tome weakness is actually not true. Just to kind of give an example of like you can kind of spec anyone to be anything that you want them to be. So yeah.
Okay.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
I also adore Sylvain. He has a crest. You can see his ability is really fucking funny. If he's next to a female, he deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, so he's like a cavalier. That's
so funny.
I will eventually be putting him on a horse. But yeah, I love Sylvain. He's very funny.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Mercedes is pretty explicitly a magic individual. You can see her ability kind of makes her pretty good at healing, because she heals herself as well. She has a crest. I would say Mercedes is a generally boring character. She has a lot of backstory that I honestly that I know about, but I've never actually experienced in game before, because I think you have to do like really specific things, or play through the game multiple times in order to even see it. So yeah, I've never experienced that in game, but I'll tell you about it at some point if you want me to.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
I like Annette too. The first time I played this game, or the first time I played Blue Lances, I made her a tome wielder, but I later found out that her crest is tied to an axe. So I think this time I'm gonna have her wield an axe. But yeah, she's a good character. I like her. She's like kind of like an all-around chipper kind of person. She's cool. I like her.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
I really like Ingrid as well. The first time I played this game, I had her romance Sylvain, and it was such a wholesome like support tree, and it was a really, really good ending. However, I think I will be romancing Ingrid this time, because she's like the character that looks the most like you. So.
I appreciate your effort. How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
Alternatively, I'd be down to romance whoever you want me to romance. That's totally fine with me as well. But yeah, just let me know.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who's this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sennett's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
3 houses, he said it. 3 houses.
Opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Dude, are you there? You've been listening to me?
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No! I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage. You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, If that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch. You'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Bolt says the audio has an echo.
An echo? How so?
I was saying earlier it sounded like muffled or staticky, but echo is probably a better way to describe it.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you.
Give me a second, let me get
Won't
to
hurt
a
a
stopping
bit.
point.
Promise. You don't know about crests.
This information is extremely
I'm wondering
important.
if it's the audio you get to hear on your end, like if it's coming through twice.
Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What
So,
could this line here
hold on, let me let him finish talking.
Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
With each moon, professors of the
Ooh,
Office of
glamours.
notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Okay, so that crest that it shows there in that cutscene, that's our crest. It's called the Crest of Flames. Okay, so what's funny about that is, you know, another word that you could use for these symbols.
Emblems.
Emblems. What's another word for flames?
I get it.
Yeah,
It's
we
fire.
are the fire emblem. Yes. All right, can you come down here and help me figure out the audio? I have to assume because I don't know. I guess you two-tracked it before, and I don't know how to I don't know how to fix that.
It's in advanced audio settings to tweak it.
So I see that.
Try disabling
So there's three options. It says monitor off, monitor only, and monitor and output. You have it on monitor and output.
Try monitor only.
Tell me if you... Okay, I changed it. Tell me if you still... If it's still echoing.
Right now it's only music, so it's hard to tell. Can you pull some audio?
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end.
That's a lot better, yeah. That
Students
fixed it.
also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students.
Sorry, thank you, Bolt.
As a rule, we try to avoid
the issue.
based on social
Yeah, I can hear the game. So the issue that we were having was that my headset is plugged into my monitor because for whatever reason my computer doesn't. Oh my God! Shut up, Seth. Because my computer doesn't have an auxiliary port, or an auxiliary port that works at least. So we were trying to get the audio to play through my monitor and the stream, and yeah, so we fixed it though. It's all good.
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action. I have a request.
Hello.
Yep. Hi, Kitty.
That's so.
I now have cat aggro.
Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town? We could try to pick up beautiful girls. Or no. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Hello there, well, I call you that. But I am afraid I am not my breath. The monastery is... Might you help me with a favor?
So Flane's thing is that she really likes fish. Huge fan of fish.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's...
Ugh, why can't the...
Okay, don't want to do that right now. Or maybe I can actually. Hold on.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy. You're too
I'll probably steal as
Maybe I'll
much
get
as
some
I
for you next
can.
time, Professor.
Probably.
Nice.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hello there.
Professor,
His Highness has said that
Oh
if
my
you-
god.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths regardless of the results. This battle will be a great, as this is your first time at the mock. Both students and teachers of the Officers Academy are free. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here. There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. There you can find requests from various sources. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually... The bulletin board gets updated frequently. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which, it's helpful to plan out activity. Professors at the Officers Academy, students and teachers alike.
Okay, I don't know if I can do these other ones because they take up time. Let me see.
Professor?
I already talked to you.
My thanks.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to... There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home. And my adoptive father... You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime.
Goddess. You have helped me so much.
Professor.
Okay.
Listen to this. Wow, I kind of thought he was good. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I was surprised when you were suddenly... I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. But I could probably take you... Seriously?
Okay, damn.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no...
You have no business here. Leave. Ferdinand.
Do you know the provenance? The eagle. That and black is the...
came to the Officers Academy, that's where I met Annie. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at, but Annie was always just so nice to me, even though...
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the Lugh, the King of Lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him. If you find time, you should read.
It's Ferdinand's birthday.
Much appreciated.
It's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor? Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain. But I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies, especially when we are up against such strong opponents as you two.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize, that wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
Oh? In that case, I won't hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Damn, we really only get to bring 3? That's crazy. I probably should bring Dedu though. Let's do that. Just to have an axe. Not super worried about Ash. I probably don't need the boat. It'll be alright.
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your lead.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house... Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this month. What should I do?
I'll cut through.
I'll go.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
Weak.
Weak. Hell yeah, do.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Who's next?
Oh!
I've lost? Oh, unthinkable.
Next time, bring your friends.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander. As expected.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Dorothy is a good character. I think a lot of these characters are fairly good, but some of them are definitely real stinkers. These fucking bastards, man. Actually, I can't do it yet. Fuck. Alright, never mind. I'll have him be behind. I think I actually want to go this way.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
Victory is in sight, Black Eagles. Do not let up.
God damn, Hubert. Jesus. Calm down. I am wearing this fucking Iron Lance the fuck out, man.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
Over already.
Yeah, this is fine.
Proceed with caution.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the...
Very well. I accept.
I would expect no less.
I must keep aiming higher.
What should I do?
Dude. Here.
Dude, I'm so mad I got bubblegum on my glasses.
Damn.
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
I'm the son of House Iyer. How did I fail? I must need to train harder. That went as expected.
Actually did not expect them to come this way. Yeah. Jesus, Claw, we're doing fucking follow-up attacks at level 1? My bad, man, damn. Fucking Hilda has a hand axe? Okay, this is Sylvan.
So obvious.
Oh shit, dude, that was actually huge. Nice shot. Oh, fuck off. What do I want to do?
Proceed with caution.
You're weak.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem. But I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me.
Claude says, as one of the single most
And your
broken
family's
units.
texting you.
Yeah, I know.
Such power dwells within.
Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Yeah, and now I just have to deal with the fucking professors.
Easy.
Oh my god, Sylvain is going crazy. Dude, I might have to sacrifice your ass. Oh, you actually live. You're insane.
I will break.
Oh my god, and he crit! Ah! Jesus.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Had to be done. I suppose I've improved.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
I see now I must focus and then make my move. Oh my god, Felix. Felix is just so fucking good, man.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... well, I was as good as useless.
Too easy.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Blue Lion House.
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well. Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both the victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think? Of course. After all, we fought hard out there. Such exertion is bound to make anyone hungry for respite. Don't you agree?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
If you can't tell, Felix does not like Dimitri at all.
I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh, sure. But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won. You say that, but your eyes tell me. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garreg-Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Yeah. It's always bandits.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what
How you should be looking for a pausing point since I could start dinner.
Hiring a mercenary as a professor.
It's 4:45. What do you mean?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
I gotta cook.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Damn you!
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor. During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now. But don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Annette's birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your...
By the time you're forgetting your own...
I guess if you put it that way...
I have a request.
Professor.
I've got to find... How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet spicy?
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Would you kindly do something for me?
What the?
Hey there. Let's see.
It is better if you spend too much time around a man of Dusker. There will be rumors.
We have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. Even with the support of the Knights of Serral, do you have any other questions? Just as students receive guidance from professors, if you're interested, you should seek out Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. A student's house is determined by their place of origin. But that said, if a student so desires and their current professor consents, they may transfer if you get to know the students better through the activities at the mine.
I hear you, but sounds like you...
Never mind.
A moment. Hey there. Let's see.
Hey, you.
favor to ask.
Really?
The cathedral. Oh, Professor. Did you come? Me too.
Inside the cathedral, there is Saint Indec.
Saint Sapline!
Now that you are a member of the church, I have something to ask of you.
Well, here's an idea. Hey, you.
I was thinking.
Bridget, Elmira, word of advice, Professor.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or but you are wearing many things, Professor. Training has given me great butts. You have given...
Huh, what the fuck? I didn't know you could just click that on any student, to be honest with you.
Would you kindly
God
do
damn it.
something for me? Would you kindly do something for me?
Can't believe it.
Thanks for your help.
My savior, thank you.
Well done. You have my thanks.
You're a lifesaver.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
Oh, well...
careful! I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be...
I don't need...
I'm bored. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Are you sure? I thought you thought...
You know, Professor, like the other night, I went on a... Do you know what that no-good jerks... You know who cares about keeping it...
You there?
Hey!
Hey!
You look bored. Care to do what?
So... Greetings, Professor. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Like fish. You do...
So a lot of this, like, in-between shit will be kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's kind of best to talk to everyone you can. Because sometimes they give you, not all the time, but sometimes they give you options to increase your support with them. Like, right there, I didn't get one with Marianne, but it's possible. So it's kind of best that I talk with everyone every time. That said, I don't think they're not guaranteed to always be on the map.
I was just looking for my...
What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake?
Where is Shamir? Oh, that's her down there, I see her. Shamir is who I romanced the first time I played this game.
Have we met? No. Sorry.
Okay, I have not been to the training grounds yet, but I can get there fairly quick.
That's...
Okay. So...
That reminds me.
Felix Sylvain and I have known each other, though I should warn you that the moment I take my eyes off them...
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an M, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure. But don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
You're next to Psych. Tell me something, Professor. I knew it!
Hey there, Professor. Oh, that reminds me. Not really sure what it is.
Guard, I think they are in the classes, maybe.
Let's see.
Yeah, they're around the way. So, Bull was asking earlier how many characters I planned on stealing. It's because you can recruit. They talk about it a little bit before. I don't know if you saw the tutorial or not, but
You're quite such a she.
you can recruit people from other houses. You just have to build up your support with them like quite a bit.
It's thanks to my... He is the very monk.
That's why it's like important that I go around and talk to everyone that I can. Because those opportunities where I can increase my support with them is really good.
Our first assignment is I lost my umbrella. Is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure.
I was thinking, the Knights of... There are men as a member of the...
Yeah, okay, where is Cyril? I swear it said he was here. Is this him? Yeah.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of some. Oh, do you need me for?
I'm reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I agree. Swimming through a sea of... It's... How do the poor fools...
I don't super care about building my relationship with the other professors and stuff. Like, I'm sure it's good to do so, but I don't think I really care all that much.
There's something else. It is the Duke. Have you also come to offer your prayer? You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps.
It said Ferdinand is... Oh, he's probably out here.
Really?
Do you know of the Empire's? The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, all right? There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Bernadetta. Finally, we had one day. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire. There is nothing I...
Can I go over there yet? I'm not sure. Let me see.
Thank you.
I cannot. Okay. Alright, cool. We are done exploring. And now we get to teach! Yay!
If you don't yet know the proper procedure for lectures, I will tell you. Before beginning a lecture, we would be most appreciative if you would first make note of our study goals. After all, everyone wishes... I believe you can ensure better results by instructing individuals based on their interests and... Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach. You never know if a student will develop an interest.
And so that's what he's talking about right there that I was telling you about with Felix, is that sometimes you can find budding talents where they don't list it as a skill that they are good at, but they actually are.
When that happens,
type of thing.
No matter how passionate you are to, if it's not too much.
You always want everyone's motivation to be really high. There are group tasks which, you know, increase their support and their motivations. And there are certification exams which helps them like become actual classes, and they have to take that exam before they can become that class and all that stuff. So raises writing skills. We're gonna give this to Sylvain and Ingrid. Weeding heavy armor skills. We'll give this to Dedu and Annette. I keep Skywatch. Oh shit. Let me change. Oh, I can only do one at a time. I see. Yeah, we'll just keep waiting for now. Goals. Lance on Authority is good. What do I want to do with Dedu? Because good with heavy armor, good with axe, lance. I don't think there's a heavy armor brawler. I could just have 2 knights, it's not a big deal. So axe and brawling is good. Alright, let's do a custom focus. Axe and heavy armor. Felix I absolutely love. We're going to go with sword, and then he's going to need to get his reason up as soon as possible. Ash, I think I actually kind of want to make an assassin, depending on his sword skill. Okay, it's not bad. I think I will make him an assassin. So let's do bow and sword. Sylvain, you're going to focus on lance and riding. Mercedes is going to focus on faith and yeah, I mean her reasoning faith is probably fine. Annette, like I said before, is probably going to be axe and heavy armor. Well, actually, hold on. Let me look at her skills. Ah, okay. So let's do axe and authority. Ingrid is going to be lance and flying. Cool. I'm gonna work on that reason, buddy.
This could be useful. Maybe.
Let's work on this.
This could be useful. This could be useful.
I don't think you're supposed to wear their motivations
This will be useful.
out, are you? I don't remember doing that anyway. I mean, Dimitri's doing good.
Hey.
There's something I'd like you to tell me. That might work.
Let's go.
We'll do our best. Here's the report.
So you can see here, everybody's stuff kind of goes up every week, right? So it's really important that you set their goals to be exactly what you want them to be. That way, like every week, they get progress toward those skill ranks. And as their skill ranks go up, they'll be able to get access to like additional classes and stuff. I probably will change one of these. I was just thinking about it, but maybe not. Maybe this is fine. I think everything's fine. Birthday! It's Raphael's birthday.
Thanks.
Battle. Alright, well, hold on. Let me make sure I get fucking Dimitri another lance. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna make everyone a flyer. I actually typically try to keep everyone to their like canonical classes. Like Felix is meant to be a sword savant, so even though he doesn't like Reason right now, he is going to.
You're going to like Reason one way or another.
Reason is the like fire, thunder, and wind. Like it's like the tome skill, the magic skill, basically.
Do you have experience commanding a battalion, Professor? When you employ a battalion, first, decide not all battalions are comprised of soldiers wielding weapons. Once you've ascertained the characteristics of them, if your gambit attack is... If you team up...
So this is a really cool thing that, that is kind of implied throughout Fire Emblem's history, but they never really talk about it too much. It's like the idea that everyone technically has a retinue of soldiers with them. So it's like you're not leading like a group of, you know, like 10 dudes against a group of, you know, 15, 20 dudes. You're really leading like a group of 1,000 dudes that are just being represented by your 10. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely really interesting that they
okay, that makes sense.
that they let you do that for sure. It's probably fine the way they have it. It makes the death tolls more believable. Alright. Annette, I probably should have given you an axe, and I apologize. Oh, you have a training axe. Okay.
Here goes.
What should I do?
I'll cut through.
I'll give it my all.
Ready.
I'm on it.
I'll go. Stay focused.
Here we go.
See, like, another thing that's cool too is like because Dimitri has a battalion and that guy has a battalion, they're fighting around them in the battle animations, which is really neat.
Oh, okay. No, I'm on normal. I'm on normal. Normal classic.
Saw it coming.
Oh, come on.
Next time, bring your friends.
Time is now.
And another thing that's really cool about battalions is like if I have a battalion and I attack someone with a battalion, I do a gambit like that, I actually whittle down the number of their battalion, which means that like that battalion is less effective for that unit, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Give up.
Over already.
Dimitri does not appreciate getting poked by that guy.
Over already?
What's next? Guess I've gotten...
next? I will get...
Careful, please.
Another win.
This is where Felix starts to like...
Why am I...
Like, I know it's like really early in the game, but Felix is just so good. Also, my growths have been kind of fucking cracked thus far, I will not lie.
You're weak. Oh, thanks.
It's our chance to prevail.
Nice. And your battalions have levels, which is also pretty cool.
A threat eliminated.
That worked out.
Next time, bring your friends. Another win.
Dude, Felix is just farming these guys.
Too easy.
Disgusting performance by Felix. Jesus Christ. Absolutely annihilated them. Okay, so the Pro Controller can't make him go left and right, but I can make him hippity-hoppity on the loading screen.
Now I... Thank you. This isn't... Yes. Yes. Am I making... I learned a... It's all
I tried all the buttons. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it works. From what I remember, it was the Joy-Cons. You would like move the controller left and right. That may work with a Pro controller, like an actual Pro controller, but this isn't. This is not an actual Pro controller.
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy, after all.
Am I doing all right? Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains. It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me, too. At least until a kind noble adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you've traveled all over Fodlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me. You think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
I do not have any amiibo, unfortunately.
Wow, I guess you must get used to it. That's really incredible, though. Oh!
Does it have to be a Fire Emblem specific amiibo? Because we do have some amiibo cards.
I haven't seen this one for ages.
I think so. I'm not sure, actually. I don't know which amiibos are allowed and which ones aren't.
It's a well-known tale of chivalry and
I think we also have the Ike amiibo.
Lug is the king of lions.
We do have the Ike
This
amiibo
book
for
is
sure.
full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read. Give me that book!
Give me that book!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch.
Yo, it's Anna, the only recurring character in Fire Emblem.
Cut him in half like my prices.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Yeah, she's recurring yet not. They are all technically different Annas. She's like Sid in Final Fantasy.
Everything here.
This should be perfect.
It's all coming together.
Well, that worked out. I'm really getting the hang of this.
Hi, Taco. Hero. I love heroes. Bolt, do you remember, like, how growths work in this game? Like, if I make Felix a Myrmidon before he is a level 10 noble or whatever, does that, like, fuck him out of all those growths? I actually don't remember at all. Okay, so I should not make him the bitch classes? The who? So you'll see these are like the general classes, right, Arya? So these are like anyone can become these, but there are also secret classes.
Big armor.
And Felix has access to one of the secret classes. So I should promote them out of their beginning classes then. Because I don't want to like reset Felix's level to 0. Or like reset Felix's level to 1. Like I can't remember if that's how that works. Or if the level they have like sticks with them. Alright, fuck it, whatever. Make Felix a Myrmidon.
Easy.
Okay, so that does... Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, so he still is level 5 then. Okay, okay. So that's what I was trying to figure out, was like, if it reset their levels and I was going to lose, like, growths out of that, but... Looks like it is all good.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
To-do! Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment, and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked. I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on it.
Right. Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time. Let us fix this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Yeah, so that's not... The class's growth rates aren't what I'm talking about. Like, you know how in, like, literally every other Fire Emblem game, like, if I use a seal on a level 10 character, it skips the next 10 levels and then just takes them straight to the promoted class, and you lose out on all of those, like, levels of growth. I was asking if, like, promoting them to a class now, would like do the same thing, if it would skip those levels and I would lose all those opportunities for growth. But it does not seem like that is the case. It looks like their level sticks with them as they promote. That's what I couldn't remember.
That worked out well.
It all makes sense now.
A birthday. It's Mercedes' birthday.
Professor, I just got word from the Knights that the last of the thieves have been cornered.
Just as planned. They're in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
We certainly can't allow those underhanded thieves to get away. Let's work together and do our best to take them down.
It matters not who we're up against. They will not harm His Highness.
We're just fighting common thieves, right? I don't expect much of a challenge.
Aren't you a spoil sport? I'm actually quite excited myself. Who knows? There may even be some cute lady thieves.
Well, at any rate, a real battle is a great opportunity for us to see how far we've come.
True. The mock battle was a success. We'll be fine so long as we stay the course.
Perhaps we are a bit overly excited, but remember that we have the Knights on our side. All should be well. Ah, and speaking of the Knights, I heard that Gerald is once again one of the Knights of Seros. Perhaps we'll have the good fortune of seeing you two fight side by side. Oh, of course. In all honesty, I'm a bit jealous. My parents are no longer around. They died. Both of them. I'm all that remains of them now. Anyhow, I'm sorry to bore you with such things. I'd say it's nearly time for us to depart, eh, Professor?
Okay, ironically, I think I am actually going to end it here. Just before this battle, and the next time we play Three Houses, we will pick it up here. So I'm gonna get to the
good results.
The management screen real quick, and then we'll chill there.
taking children into battle, are we? I am not certain I will be able to sleep. I shall allow you to turn back the hands.
I know a lot of people tend to play this game without using Divine Pulse. They can kiss my ass. I enjoy Divine Pulse. I think it's a really nice alternative to just hard resetting the game. You know, whenever a unit dies. 'Cause I am playing Classic, which means if a unit dies, they are dead. And rather than having to hard reset the game and play the full stage again, I can just rewind back a couple moves and try again, which I think is a nice middle ground for like casual gameplay. So yeah, I'm gonna save again just to make sure, and that will be it for today. I will see you guys in the next one. I think the next time I stream we'll probably be playing Final Fantasy VI. So we're gonna play these like interchangeably. I'll go Final Fantasy VI one stream, and then Three Houses the next stream, so on and so forth until we are finished with both. And as always, the VODs will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is the same username as my Twitch. So y'all have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.